Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Gobbles and giggles to everyone. Happy Tuesday. I am Dean the Turkey Legster. Welcome to the Big Gobble. You can see on the bottom. And to my left, to my right, over here is Dawn from the Hitchhiking
That's
Bones.
me.
And we are going to talk tonight about recent Disney fun that we've had and some other things, maybe. So, hi Tina, hello.
Oh, hey, T.
And hello to Chuck.
Good to see you.
And
Greetings.
so I guess I'll start by asking everyone, how was your day? I went to the store and got a few things. I didn't really want to leave the house today, but I did, and I survived. I had trouble with my dinner.
Oh,
I need to just kind of recount before we get into
okay. What was dinner?
So I'm on doing a weight loss program, and with this program, thank you, Tina. I'm glad I made it home too.
Oh, hi, Stacy.
And hi, Stacy. Welcome. So with this weight loss program, I cannot eat fats. I cannot use oils to cook.
Right.
I cannot also have. They recommend just having egg whites when it comes to eggs.
Stacy.
Stacy.
If he had pork for dinner, Stacy, he ate pork legs. Yeah, but I don't think he cheats on the turkey legs like that. So I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, actually on this program, I wish I'd known this before I signed up for it. You cannot have turkey because turkey has a thing called tryptophan in it, which is what makes you relax.
Yes.
Also, it slows down your metabolism.
Really?
Which is not very good when you're trying to lose weight. I cannot have turkey. Turkey legs. You feel the pain. It's only 90 days. It's only 90 days. I will survive. I will fight through it. I will conquer.
Dean, you should have checked the fine print on this deal. I'm telling you, this is.
Well, there wasn't any before. Anyway,
ask me questions next time, Dean.
Anyway, I will survive.
I will say, you look marvelous.
So when we were at Disney, I sported this pin.
Yes.
Which was a huge deal at the time. Getting under 400 pounds was a dream.
It is a huge deal.
A dream, coming true. Yeah. And that was really, I got under 400 before I even started the weight loss program. So today I'm pleased to announce that, and I'm not always going to talk about the numbers, but I am down to 382 as of this morning.
Oh, dang.
And the shirt that I have on is the Mickey's Pumpkin Patch from LBV.
Oh, nice. I haven't seen that. I need to check that one out. From Lake Buena Visitors.
Yeah, Lake Buena Visitors. Shop LBV on
hey, Mandy.
The internets. Hi, Mandy. Welcome. Yeah, so this is actually the 3X. I had worn the 4Xs and I got the 3X because after this shirt came out, they sold out right out of the 4X.
Oh, I see.
And so I wanted this design because on the bottom, towards the bottom, it has turkey legs written on it.
Oh, seriously?
So I wanted the design because I wanted that.
Right.
And I decided, well, they don't have my 4X. I'm going to get the 3X. You know, I won't be able to wear it yet because I'm trying to, you know, at the time I was, you know, losing weight was like a dream. Adventures by D, welcome. Happy Tuesday.
Oh, hey, Dave, welcome in.
And so I got the 3X and I tried this on today. And lo and behold, it is
loose.
Feeling great.
Oh, dang. Listen, that is just, we are so proud of you. When you know, we saw you in the parks, I could so tell that you'd lost some weight and that you were feeling better. And, you know, our health is so important. And, you know, you have so much to do. You know, we love to go to the parks, but, you know, want to just live healthy lives. And so congratulations. We are truly in your corner on that and proud of you.
Mandy, that is an understatement. I will say, though, there are 2 phases to this program. The first 45 days are more restrictive. And I will be out of that for the first 45 days. Mm-hmm. I think just before Thanksgiving, I'm hoping, you know, they're not as, you know, picky about what you can eat. Mm-hmm. So the main thing about Thanksgiving is being able to have a little turkey. Right. So I am definitely. I mean, if I can't, I'll forego it. Yes, even on Thanksgiving, but for the sake of losing weight and everything, now I'm going to have to give up the mashed potatoes.
Right.
Stuffing and all that other stuff. So I'm not sure what I'm going to eat. Maybe I'll just have a fasting Thanksgiving or something. I don't know.
Well, I will say this, Dean, and you can, you know, you should consult with your doctor, but I would think that, you know, for Thanksgiving, fix yourself a plate with smaller portions and stick to that and eat and don't overeat, but just stick to that. And, you know, because honestly, Thanksgiving with no Thanksgiving dinner is going to be really tough. Talk to your doctor about that. I think, you know, just for that one day, I think you should give yourself a little bit of a break. Smaller portions, mind your portions, but eat and celebrate. Yeah, but talk to your doctor about it and see.
But the and I'm going to find out when I get into the second phase. The second phase is more. The first phase is the actual weight loss. The second phase is more kind of adjusting to what a normal, you know, diet might look like outside of the program. And so, you know, I might, you know, since I'll, you know, working in a little bit of turkey on Thanksgiving, you know, I'm not saying I'm going to cheat, but I'm going to anyway.
Yeah.
Portions. But anyway,
Dave, that's a good idea. You know, getting our metabolism moving in the mornings is really important, not just on Thanksgiving morning, but that morning. I used to get on the treadmill, and I'm guilty of not doing that right now, but I used to get on the treadmill for about 10 minutes at least every morning just to wake up my metabolism, get my metabolism going for the day.
Yeah, and I'm trying to work on the activity piece. I've, you know, now that I've gotten into the routine of I'm having to weigh things and count calories as well, which is, you know, So, and I'll do something. It'll be, a celebration. Definitely, I'll find a way to enjoy. But anyway,
Sure.
so if there are any Disney visits for me in the next few, month and a half, gonna have to forego that.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, speaking of going to Disney, I've been to Disney twice in the last couple of weeks. I went on Wednesday the 5th, and then I went last Tuesday on the 11th. And I went there because someone was visiting Florida, and I wanted to meet up with her. And I'm getting ready to meet someone else in a few weeks.
Cool.
As well.
Yes, Tina. Tina's going to be there. I would love Tina. I'm not making any promises, but I would sure love to sneak in while you're there. But Dane, it was wonderful. It was absolutely wonderful to see you. I'm so glad that you got to come into the parks 2 days, and we just had the best time. We really enjoyed it.
Yes. So anyway, I've shown, and I hung it up already, but I bought the 2023 wall calendar from Walt Disney World, and I should have taken it down for the stream because they have the last 4 months of 2022 included on there.
Cool.
And the image for October is the Haunted Mansion
nice.
at Magic Kingdom.
Nice.
So
You're frozen. You're froze up, Dean. Oh.
Are we back?
We don't have a picture, Dean. I can hear you, but I can't see you yet.
Okay.
It's kind of there you go. You're back.
Okay.
You froze up
Tina.
momentarily.
Tina, I'm trying. I should thaw out pretty quickly. All the fat I'm burning lately. So anyway, the October 2022 is the Haunted Mansion, the image. If we freeze up again, I'm gonna run up and go get it. But anyway,
I'll do a little soft shoe while you're gone.
So anyway, we had the days that I was there. I know we enjoyed riding the Liberty Bell. I rode the Liberty Bell twice. I went to the Country Bears twice. The reason I did that is because let's just say I'm a little picky about the rides that I decide to go on. And hi, Mike Carell, welcome.
Well, the rest of our friends we were bringing up the rear. Truth be told, you were a little bit ahead of us, Dane, and so Mike Wheeler, mod extraordinaire, was also in the parks with us that day. It was so great to get to spend the day with Mike and spend some time with him, and also Russ from What in the World with Russ.
Yes.
And so we were kind of bringing up the rear on a lot.
Yeah. So what happened? Yeah. So I think with the Liberty Bell, you guys had gone to do the Haunted Mansion, and I went. That's when I went on the Liberty Bell the first time, and I actually recorded that, and it's the last video on my channel. Went up yesterday, and it was a ride on the Liberty Bell, and I'm so glad I got that on video because it's such a relaxing ride.
It is.
I
think a lot of people miss that ride, Dean. They just don't, think. And it really is just a wonderful break, from the hustle and bustle of the park. I love it. They have changed up the narration some over the years, but the Liberty Bell is fantastic. And Tom Sawyer Island is another really fun thing to do. I think a lot of people have gone to Disney World. I've heard people say they've gone to Disney World a lot and have never been to Tom Sawyer Island. So,
yeah. So anyway, when the Liberty Bell was coming back, the first time, I saw Dawn and Russ and Mike on the loading area, and I got off, and Dawn was like, "Well, you want to ride again?" So yeah, we'll ride again. So I got to enjoy it a second time, which was so much fun. And so after that, trying to remember.
Now you also put up a really good vlog on that, Dane, on the Liberty Bell.
Yes. Yeah. And
vlog on your channel of that. Y'all check that out.
So I know that we kind of separated after that. I'm not sure. I'm drawing a blank now of where exactly I went and you guys went, but I know that we met back up.
I think we went to ride Space Mountain, maybe. Was that what it was? And then we met back up in Tomorrowland. Is that what we did, Dane?
Maybe? Well, we met back up.
Big Thunder. Maybe it was Big Thunder.
I think it might have been Big Thunder. I think it was Big Thunder because
we watched Festival of Fantasy Parade.
That's when I went to get my turkey leg, and then I think that might be when I went to the Country Bears. No, I'm not sure. Anyway, we did meet back up for the parade, and then hi Brian, hello.
Hey Brian. There's a happy haunt in Dane's Street.
So we ended spinnies. I'm seeing some spinning circles.
Okay,
I think I'm back.
Yeah, you're still. Yeah, wait, you didn't cut out that time.
Okay,
Nate, you're good.
I'm good. Okay, good. So we did the parade. I videoed that as well.
Yes.
And that'll be next Monday.
Nice.
That video will be up, and you kind of catch Dawn was streaming during the parade, or started a stream during the parade. And so during my video, you're gonna see a camera come into the frame.
That was me.
But
that was me.
If you're wondering who that is when you see that. Also if you check out their live stream from their Magic Kingdom live stream, I say hello there towards the beginning.
So our live stream from that day would have been the 5th.
Would have been on the 5th.
The Magic Kingdom day.
So yes. And so we watched the parade. I went to Country Bears. I think that's when you guys went to do, maybe when you went to do Splash.
I think so.
Or another ride.
We were still live streaming when we rode that. So
yeah. So I went to do Country Bears, and then I think that is when you went to do Splash Mountain, and then you came back. And I was coming out of the first show, I think. when you guys came back,
Mhm.
because I remember you were streaming when we went into the show, and I did it a second time.
Mhm.
So, anyway, it was a great day. We
Yes.
met up later with Jeff from Just Our Dream came. We met up with Ed and Heather
Yep.
later that evening,
Mhm.
and got to hang out
Mhm.
later. And that was Magic Kingdom was just a great day.
It was.
And I
Really was.
know we could go on and on with that, but let's skip ahead to last Tuesday. So the Big Gobble, I did a live version in Hollywood Studios. My first time doing a stream that long. It was about an hour and a half ish that I did walking around Hollywood Studios. I started my stream in the Beauty and the Beast show. I had no idea, and this news has come out, since that stream, and so I really haven't had a chance to talk about this. But I found out that was the same day that Angela Lansbury passed away, and
Mhm.
I thought it was really kind of interesting that I thought that I would start my stream in the Beauty and the Beast show, because I was trying to figure out what I would stream. Actually, I wanted to stream, but I didn't know what I would stream. And so the fact that I thought to start my stream in that show on that particular day, I thought was kind of interesting. Um, and then I walked around Hollywood Studios. We went into One Man's Dream a little bit,
Mhm.
and then we made our way into Toy Story Land. I went into Batu, looked around there. We did a little bit of Turkey Legster shopping on the stands outside of Rise of the
Hi,
Resistance.
Kathy.
And
Thanks for coming
hi,
in.
Kathy. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Then I ended the stream over near where the Muppets show is. And so anyway, that's a recap of my stream. And I know the Hitchhiking Bones have a stream up on their channel from that day as well, which was the 11th. And hi, Nick, Movie Mania Nick. Well, welcome in.
Oh, hey,
Um,
Nick, I was just thinking about you today and wondering how you're doing. Good to see you.
So anyway, that was a fun day as well. And Jeff, Mr. Jeff Bone, also I got to spend some time with Jeff as well at Hollywood Studios.
Ed and Heather of Texas Takes.
Ed and Heather.
Oh, hey, Amy.
And,
Welcome.
hi, Amy. Welcome.
That was my very favorite part of this trip, Dean. As I loved, we did some great things. We got to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind twice for the very first time. And, I loved the things that we got to do. We got to do Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. But the best part of this trip was meeting up with friends, was seeing you and Mikey and, Russ and Ed and Heather and Jeff and Angela and, several others that I was able to, spend some time with. And so that was definitely the best part of this trip, was seeing everybody.
Yeah, that's always a highlight. That's always I think that's one thing that I've appreciated about my more recent trips since fall of 2020, when I started coming again after being out of the parks for a little while. Is that's when I started meeting up with people that I've met through YouTube.
Right.
And so it just added not just going to the parks and enjoying the place, but the face-to-face meetings with
definitely
friends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I had a few questions I wanted to ask you,
Okay.
Dawn, and I
Uh-oh.
want to go ahead and get into those because the Hitchhiking Bones are going live at the top of
We
the
will.
hour.
Look forward to it.
Um, and so I want to get to these questions and you know, finish with the stream. Not that I'm rushing anything, but you know, finish in time to um, let Dawn go for her stream. And I know she'll go probably more into depth than what we're covering here, some of her favorites. But anyway, we've got some questions, or I've got some questions.
Okay. Okay.
The first question is, what are your 5 most favorite things from this Disney trip? You may have already touched on some.
Well, we did touch on some of them, but I would have to say, you know, and in thinking about this was such a fantastic trip, y'all. You know, sometimes you just really have things go right, and you fall into a lot of good stuff, and this was one of those trips. Again, the thing that I most enjoyed about this trip was meeting friends. You know, getting to spend some time with you, Dean. You know, we got to spend some good time in the park. Sometimes, you know, we just meet up and it's kind of rushed and hurried and we just get to say hi. And, but this time we got to, you know, sit down and have a meal and, you know, actually spend some time with each other. So, and I was able to do that, you know, with some of our other friends too. So definitely, you know, the first thing is has to be, you know, spending time with friends. The other thing is Jeff, my husband, has not been in the park since 2018. So, you know, getting to be in the parks with him again, spending time with him in the parks again. He absolutely loves Epcot. We got to ride Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind twice at Epcot. It's Jeff's favorite park, and so that was really special. Was just, you know, being there with him again.
Yeah.
And he also got to ride Rise of Resistance for the first time. He had never ridden Rise of the Resistance, and we were live streaming. So at the time, so that was really interesting. You know, that we were live streaming that. It was Hitchhiker Chat. It was this past week's Hitchhiker Chat, but so that was really cool. He loved it. He loved it. Jeff is a huge Star Wars fan. You know, just like we are. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind is fantastic. I mean, it totally. Oh, hey, Mark. Oh, good to see you. Oh, yeah, so good to see y'all. Y'all still in Disneyland? Oh, wow, good to see you. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind lives up to every bit of the hype that we've heard. The queue line is fantastic. The ride is fantastic. It's totally new technology. We absolutely loved it. And Mark, I can't wait to talk with you and Irene about, or this may be Irene, about Guardians of the Galaxy. We're coaster people, so that's big on the list. Dane, and then the last couple of things that I really enjoyed was we got to go to Animal Kingdom Lodge for the first time. Now, neither Jeff nor I had ever been to Animal Kingdom Lodge to see that fantastic resort, but we also ate at Boma while we were there. The like an African, you know, with some Indian influence. It's a buffet. That was spectacular. The lodge was fantastic. You know, we got to watch the animals and just kind of hang out, look around the lodge a little bit before our reservation. But Boma is destination worthy. One of the best, definitely one of the best restaurants on property. So, and I'll talk to you about that, Tina, too, because it was unbelievable. I thought it was fantastic. And the other thing the other thing obviously was being at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party again. So those are my 5 favorite things about this trip.
Okay, cool. All right, number 2. What was your 5 least favorite things about?
Well, there were some least favorites. There are always some things. I'm having trouble with my ears, y'all. I'm gonna have to adjust them. Least favorite things. Disney had some price increases. Now they did not affect us while we were there, but this was the first time we had been there since the last round of price increases. And also Genie Plus. Now I will confess, we did use Genie Plus. We used it in Magic Kingdom. Oh no, we did not use it in Magic Kingdom. Where do we use it? We used it one of our Hollywood Studios days. And then we also used it, let me think, one other day. I'll have to think about it. But we did use it. And I've got a lot to say about Genie Plus, but that's, y'all know I'm not a huge fan. Didn't use it a whole lot, and would definitely not recommend that anybody use it for your whole trip, because some of the parks you don't need it in. But definitely Genie Plus ranks on my list of least favorite things. The crowds, y'all, were pretty high while we were there. Hurricane Ian did bring in some cooler weather. And so I think maybe a lot of those people were probably locals who have annual passes and decided to come because the temperature was wonderful, but the crowds were kind of high. So, what? Stacy Rogers.
Oh, Stacy.
Are you kidding? Well, I'm glad I didn't know that, because I would have been sick. I'm sick right now. What the heck, Stacy? Stacy. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Well, we'll have to talk.
Well, hopefully that TBD part is very soon.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Stacy. Oh man. Okay, so I'm gonna have to come back. We'll talk. We'll talk about it. But yeah, so those were some things that I didn't like. The crowds were pretty high. Now what Jeff and I did on our Hollywood Studios day, because he had to ride Rise of Resistance, and when we got there, there were no individual lightning lanes still available for Rise. And so I said, okay, here's what we're going to do. We had reservations at the Brown Derby. We absolutely loved the Brown Derby. Had a nice sit-down meal, caught our breath, had some good food and drink. And then the park closed at 9. At 8:30, we hooked it from the Brown Derby over to Galaxy's Edge and got in line at the very, last part of the day, when a lot of the crowds had, a lot of people had already left. And we were live streaming at the time, so you guys can check that out on last week's Hitchhiker Chat. But we waited for, I'm going to say, less than 30 minutes to ride Rise, and did it.
It was I was watching.
Yes, I got into line at probably 10 minutes till 9. As long as you get into line before the park officially closes, you're good to go. Jeff got into line about 2 or 3 minutes before 9. He almost didn't make it. What we both made it in and rode Rise, and it was fantastic. We loved it. So it was good.
Okay, so question number 3. Did you have any surprises? You may have already touched on something. Were there any surprises or unexpected magic during your trip?
Well, cast members are always fantastic about making magic. We really nice thing was that we were able to we missed the boarding group for Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind that morning at 7 a.m. But then when we got into the park, we got into the park a little bit, later. We weren't rope dropping that morning. Mike and Russ were with us that day. Of course, Jeff was there. We were able to get an individual lightning lane for Guardians of the Galaxy. And then at 1 o'clock, at 1 p.m., when you get a shot to try again, we got it with that too. So we rode Guardians twice. Fantastic day. I did not live stream that day, but there will be a vlog. So absolutely loved it.
Cool. Now, number 4, was there anything you didn't or couldn't do that you were maybe planning on beforehand, and then now you realize you
forgot it or didn't?
Oh man, I wish I'd had, done that.
Well, there's never enough time, Dane, to do. I mean, that's one of the great things for you about being local, is you can, kind of go back and pick up things that you didn't do. Whereas, like with us, we get into the parks hopefully a couple of times a year, sometimes 3. So our time is pinched more so. I would say the time at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. There is so much going on there. It is so much fun. And I would love to have done character meet and greets. I didn't get to do any character meet and greets because we were trying to do, other things. So there were didn't do character meet and greets. I did not get to ride the Haunted Mansion that night. The crowds, the crowd levels were really, really high. So I took some pictures outside, posted one of them on my Instagram with the other ghost hostesses. They stopped me in line and asked me if I was there to relieve them for their shift because I was appropriately dressed. But so that was fun. But just things like that, I would love to have had more time at Mickey's Not So Scary because it is so much fun.
And now the last one, I almost didn't put on the list to ask, but because let me just ask it. Is there any merch that you wanted but couldn't find?
Okay, here we go. Just a little preview, guys. I'm going to answer that question. I did buy this Loungefly. This is the 50th anniversary Electric Light Parade at Disneyland. Has also been at Disney World, but this is the bag. This is the Loungefly bag. Absolutely love it. I was really glad to find it, and I did get to carry it one day. I would love to have had the ears to go with this, and I wasn't able to get the ears. So there's that Loungefly. The just colors are really neat, and it has Mickey and Elliot.
Oh, it's Elliot. Oh my!
There, and then the train, and some of the pieces from has that pretty Loungefly placard, and just a really pretty bag. And this is actually an ear holder. You can see this slot instead of the slide pocket, the zipper pocket. Here they actually put an ear holder, so your ears fit into that. That's the part I haven't found is the ears. I've got to check one more time on Shop Disney to see if I can get the ears. But so that's one piece of merch that I wasn't able to get. But I did go ahead, guys, and pick up some 50th anniversary merch. This is a really nice kind of a 3D 50th anniversary mug. Has the 50 there, and then it's all the 50th anniversary iridescent. Has the castle.
I like that.
Has so that's pretty cool. And I've got water in it. I would show you. It says the world's most magical celebration right here on the inside. But so I really wanted that mug, and I got a couple other things that for 50th anniversary. Okay, Kathy, hey, thank you. But there was one, guys. I'm going to show you one more thing, Dean. There's one more thing. The day before I left, which would have been, I think, the 14th. This brand spanking new. Let me back up and see if I can show you this. Brand spanking new Spirit jersey. Y'all know my Spirit jersey my spirit jersey. I love them. This came out. This is a brand new spirit jersey, and it's a 50th anniversary. It has Walt Disney World. It has Walt on, down this sleeve, Disney in the middle, and then World down this sleeve. It's like the tie dye in that really pretty blue. But look at the bottom of this. It has the Fab Five at the bottom. Oh goodness, look at that. So cool.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's brand new. I could not find it. I was not going into the parks that day. And the only place that it had been announced that they had it was the Emporium in Walt Disney and the Magic Kingdom. So they had it on Shop Disney. It went like that. And then there's the
Mickey.
But yeah, so it has Tinkerbell. It's just a fantastic. This is one of the thicker ones, y'all. So, but it still has the tag on it. I haven't worn it, but I found this while I was live streaming on the very last day. I did a Skyliner hop, and I went over to Art of Animation, and I found that in their gift shop. I could not believe my eyes, and I bought it right on the spot. It was the last one that they had in my size. So yeah,
awesome.
I was excited about that.
All right. So that's all the questions I had. So it is time to wrap up the stream tonight. Unfortunately, time always flies faster than you want it to on these things. So the Hitchhiking Bones are going to be live coming up here in
y'all come join us. We'll talk a little bit more.
Top of the hour. Their link to their channel is in the description of this video, of the stream. You can also find their channel on the front page of my channel in the Friends of the Turkey Legster section. And if you're not already subscribed to them, Don will be on there along with Will, talking more about the Disney trip. So anyway, Don, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
To Big Gobble.
I had fun. Thanks for asking.
And there's the link. There's Stacy. Yes, thank you, Stacy. There's the link to the stream. That starts in a few minutes. And so with that does it for tonight's The Big Gobble. I will be live Thursday night at 9. The next 2 Thursday nights are Halloween themed. I should mention my pumpkin patch back here will be here the next 2 Thursdays and next Tuesday. And next Tuesday back here for more The Big Gobble. So thank you everyone for coming for the stream. Make sure to bop the like if you like what you're seeing. If you don't, then don't.
That like button right now. There we go.
So, anyway, y'all have a great night, a gobble-tastic night. And as the Hitchhiking Bones say at the end of their streams, hurry back.
Thanks so much, Dean. Appreciate it, y'all.
Now, if I can remember how to